Everything's going well so far. I just have to keep it up.
Oh.
Oh.
Touching her.
Okay.
It was her death note. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to episode 21 of Death Note, Performance.
So last episode, L decided he's working alone along with Misa and Light. So not really alone, but he's no longer working with the detectives.
I'm really curious to see how having Misa as like the spokesperson for this group is helpful to Light and L.
And I really wonder what they're going to get her to do and if she's going to fully follow through. Because there's been a few times, now that I've edited the episodes of Misa, where like she does the plan, and then it's like, oh, no, I kind of want to do one little extra thing. I'm really excited to watch this episode, and if you are, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and check out the Patreon linked in the description below to see these episodes early in their extended, uncut forms. We are officially past the halfway point of Death Note, and that means we are looking into what anime to watch next, and we've narrowed it down to Code Geass, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and My Hero Academia, which already is cropped up as kind of the main choice, so make sure to vote down below with your comment which of those series you would want to watch. We value y'all's opinion and would love to hear below. I think that's about it. Are we excited for episode 21 of Death Note?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Hey, I thought we were supposed to be meeting every other week, not this often.
It can't be helped. We just received a new report from Coyle. He says that Misa Amani might know L.
Okay.
According to Coyle, L once questioned Amani as part of his Kira investigation. But see, here's the problem. He says, I've been able to deduce that Amani worships Kira.
Interesting.
At the moment, Yoshida Productions is trying to promote Amani as the new face of Yotsuba. My recommendation is that Yotsuba use her for the next ad campaign and take the opportunity to extract information about L.
And this is all L talking.
Personally, I don't like the idea. It's unacceptable, if you ask
I
me.
feel like that's going to be super suspicious.
Yeah.
Sounds like a perfectly good plan.
Why don't we contact Coyle and see what he has to say?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Mr. Kida, I thought we agreed before that you'd only call me if it was urgent. So, is it an emergency? Yes, I understand.
And this is the criminally
In that
hired
case,
to
I think I have an even better
make stuff up
idea.
on the fly, I guess.
Right.
Just do what L wants.
Even after those meetings are over, I have to come home to punish criminals.
Who could
And
Oh,
Shera is so time
it's this
All
guy.
right. Ah.
But things sure have become more interesting lately. It's pretty clear that Misa Amani was the second killer, and that L must have caught her at some point. The only way she could have gotten out of that situation is by forfeiting ownership of her death note and losing all memories of what she did.
He's figuring it out.
I'm not about to leave things as they are. I'm going to make Misa Amani my wife.
Whoa. What?
Whoa.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Everything I could ever want. Money, power, and a beautiful wife. That'll be enough to make anyone envious.
All right, weirdo.
Yeah.
Once we're married, I'll just invest a large lump sum in her life insurance.
She would never marry such a disgusting fool.
Ooh.
Rem, make sure you hide the notebook in the usual place.
Whose death note is it?
Right now, this is the only thing
Isn't
I
it
can do
Misa's? Because
for
Rem
Misa's sake.
It could be.
It's like-
What?
I think it's got to be she's going to go bring it to Light and like drop it on him.
Right.
So all his memories come back. And that was like something that he instructed her to do before he gave up the death note.
Yeah, or it might be evasive action from Rem. Does it seem like something she just decided right here?
I don't think so, because the only reason she's helping Light in the first place was for Misa.
True, but I feel like she heard what he just said and then decided to do that at that point. Like, I think maybe it was wait a certain amount of time and maybe she's going faster. And now we know who of them is the death note user. It was the one who was like, I think you might die tomorrow. Like, the one who was very forward about it.
All right.
Yep, makes sense.
All right, let's try again from the top.
Tell me, Misa, is it true you once said that you came to Tokyo in order to meet Kira?
What?
Misa, please stop overacting. It looks too cheesy, not to mention fake.
Huh? But I thought that was a realistic performance.
Just do it again.
Whatever you say, oh so great director.
If you don't get serious about this, I'll kick you.
His voice.
Yeah.
Misa.
You're not smiling enough, Mochi. And you can just call me Misa, you know.
I'm not cut out for this, but it's part of my job, so... Misa!
What is it, Mochi?
Today you have an interview with the Yotsuba Group to see if they'll use you in their new ad campaign. But remember, this is also an infiltration mission, so stay sharp!
Don't you worry, I already know about that. And of course, that means you can't let your cover fall either. You're gonna play the character of the hyper-energetic manager, okay?
Right!
Nailing it.
Whoa.
Nailing it.
Really gonna have to reach for that one.
Yeah.
Good morning! I'm Misa's manager, Kenichi Moji, also known as Mochi.
Mr. Oi, Mr. Shimura, it's so nice to see you again.
Good luck, Misa!
Way to go, Mochi. You're a
You're
natural.
ready to celebrate when they decide to hire you!
He's nailing
Oh
it.
boy.
I actually kind of love that bit.
I don't think
I
I'm
could
cut out for
never.
this.
That would be my forte.
Yeah.
Now then,
Me.
I don't
Tell me
believe
that's
you
not me before anything you ever do ever.
It absolutely
Yeah.
is.
I don't think I'm cut out for
Except
this.
that part, because I am.
Yeah, you took such a good nap.
Now then, I don't believe you and I have met
Productive
before,
sleep.
have we, Misa? My name is John Wallace. I'm the executive advisor for the advertising department.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. I'm very pleased to meet you too.
Well, this might seem a little bit sudden, but I'd like to be honest with you. We've been talking
Everyone's,
about
like,
it, and
immediately
we've
obsessed
pretty
with
much
her.
decided to hire you already. But before we make it official...
But these are the two people that... This is the face guy, like the criminal.
Yeah.
But before we make it official, we'd like to clarify a few things.
Yes?
Okay.
We've been doing a little background check on you, and according to our sources, a burglar killed your parents during a robbery. You worship Kira because he killed the suspect. Isn't it true that you came to Tokyo in hopes of finding and meeting Kira?
What? Who did you hear that from?
I'm afraid I can't
Nailing
answer
it.
that. The look in your face tells me that these are the facts.
Coil, I never thought you investigated that far.
Also, you're still hiding something
They're
from us,
killing
aren't
it.
you?
This isn't Troy Baker, is it?
Okay.
I don't know who that
here's
is.
Where I pause and
Greed.
Maybe, but he might just be hot.
Yeah.
Okay, here's where I pause and look nervous.
Queen.
It seems you were detained by the Detective L for a short period of time. It would be a problem if the new face of Yotsuba turned out to be Kira.
That would be tough.
Yes,
Well,
we would
especially like
appreciate
given
if you
all
were honest
the fact that
with us.
everyone's dying except
All right.
Yotsuba
I
Group.
understand.
Did you manage to see who it was that was restraining you?
No, I was blindfolded the whole time.
But if he asked you questions, surely you heard his voice, right?
Only through a speaker and voice filters, so...
All true?
Come on. What the hell is this anyway? A job interview or a police interrogation? How long are we gonna keep this up? I'm going to the bathroom.
He has a point. It seems the interview veered a little off track. We're very sorry.
I feel like that's so traumatizing to bring up in an interview.
Yeah.
Oh, this is getting exhausting. But everything's going well so far. I just have to keep it up.
Oh.
Oh.
Touching her.
Okay.
It was her death note.
Being touched by this scrap of paper alone will not restore her memories of the Death Note. But at least now Misa can see me once again.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
What is this thing? Some kind of
Oh my
monster?
god.
Oh,
Wait, so we can't get
God.
back to memories.
You're in a dangerous situation right
What?
now. There are
Or you
people
can.
within Yotsuba who can easily have you killed. I've come here to warn you. Calm down and listen to me.
Calm down. How can I? This thing looks like it's gonna kill
Oh my god.
That's
Please
so
believe me,
scary.
I'm your ally.
my ally.
Oh my god.
What?
Wow. Okay, so it was a piece of her death note.
Okay.
And so it says this alone won't give her back her memories, which
But
means
something
there,
else can.
there is a way. Maybe if you like write your name backwards in the death note.
I mean, what would it be other than being in contact with your Shinigami or touching the Death Note?
Maybe you have to hold the whole book. and not just a page.
Okay.
Misa can see Rem now. Oh, she's kind of nailing the interview, but I bet she's going to be a little shaken up now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And how is this going to help Light? We'll see.
Well, how is this going to help her? I mean...
Just warning her people could kill you? Like, she already kind of knew that because...
Yeah, they all prepped her for this interview anyway.
Yeah.
Because they know how dangerous these people are.
Weird.
Looks like it's gonna kill
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I feel like this is making her situation worse.
Ally.
my ally.
We'll see if she accepts that.
Man, I
Accepts
wonder if
that.
Misa's alright. Maybe we should have wired her and used something to track her movements.
Maybe.
Just as I thought. The Kira before I was detained and the one that surfaced afterwards, they must be two different people. The MO clearly doesn't match.
We're in his head
This
again.
Kira is killing criminals as soon as they've had their crime broadcast on TV, regardless of the situation. He's punishing people who never intended to kill, those who sincerely regretted their crimes, or people with excusable circumstances. The original Kira would have never punished those kinds of people.
How would he know if he was just reading it in the newspaper?
The profile.
If I were him.
Oh.
The way the original Kira acted is disturbingly close to my ideals.
Whoa. We're back in his head.
What the hell am I thinking?
All right.
I'm
Here we
not
go.
Kira. Something's got to be wrong with me if I'm seriously comparing myself to that murderer.
Wow.
Yagami is Kira.
Fuck. Oh.
Tell me, what is Light doing at the moment?
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, Rem might be... Is this part of the plan? This might be how he
It's
learns.
gotta be, yeah. So she's gonna
This is
tell
how.
Light.
What are you? I mean, I can tell you're not a stalker, but you don't look like a human at all.
No, of course not. I am a Shinigami. Before you were captured by L, you and I worked closely together.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
That must be so
You know
terrifying.
me.
Yeah.
Light is Kira?
The Death Note.
Oh.
It grants its owner the power to kill someone simply by
Telling
writing
Misa
that
all
person's
this
name in it.
is dangerous material. She's gonna
Light Yagami
go tell
took
everyone.
it upon himself
She's
to
gonna
punish
tell
criminals
Light.
using
Oh.
that notebook. He soon became known to the world as Kira. You also possess that same power. In fact, your ability was even greater than his.
Light is Kira? And I'm the second Kira?
That's right, or rather that used to be the case.
Oh my god.
Light arranged it so you would both lose this power. This was all according to his plan.
Then Ryuzaki was right.
Oh, shit.
Do you still love Light enough to die for him?
Whoa. Of course she's gonna be like, yep.
Unbelievable. You've got to be telling the truth. You already know everything about me. I totally believe you now. And yes, I do love him to death. Not to mention how
Whoa.
amazing it is that Light and I were both Kira. Of course I'd want to believe something like that. I only wish I could remember it.
You haven't changed, Misa. And it seems your feelings for Light will never change either. It's enough to convince me that the only way you can be truly happy in life is if you can support him in his plan.
Oh.
Thank you.
That's good for Rem to know.
It's Rem. The current Kira is a vile and pathetic human being. I don't know.
Oh, the other
what he's
the business
capable
man.
of. Be careful and beware of the
Kinda
other
terrifying.
And he's the one who's trying to marry
Trust
her right
Light.
now.
Let him do whatever he feels
Trust
necessary.
Light?
Okay, I got it. I guess I should just act normal in the meantime.
Well,
though,
because,
right?
like, logically, now Rem believes the literal only important thing to Misa is actually Light. So therefore, the best thing I can do is support Light, so therefore trust him. Like,
Yeah.
I think that just completely cleared Light in her brain, which is fascinating.
Yeah, that is really interesting.
If Rem even has a brain.
Whatever she's thinking.
Yeah,
with.
what are your thoughts on what's about to happen? What do you think Misa does?
I mean,
Light is
she's
chained
gonna
to
tell
L.
Light, but they're chained together, so literally how? I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
You go back to the interview, you will be able to see for yourself who the real Kira is. Be on your guard and do
because they
not
have the same
trust
death
him.
note.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
I'm so sorry it took so long. I was just fixing up my makeup a little.
When you return, I will be in the room. The man sitting in front of me will be Kira.
Okay. Oh, and
The person in front of
she can relay it now
is Kira.
to Light and
Yeah.
L.
All right.
Higuchi's Kira? That
Probably
bastard.
she said it out loud.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Rule. Exchanging and writing on the death note between gods of death is no problem.
Cool.
So I feel like Rem may have Light's death note. I don't know. He relinquished it, so Ryuk has it. Anyway, we'll see. How did this guy get Rem's book? That's what I wonder.
It had to be part of Light's setup because there's no way he would just like leave that to chance. Yeah, Rem, drop it in a park somewhere and we'll just see who picks it up and go from there. Like, I feel like he had to have chosen this person.
Yeah.
They're back.
Hey! I'm exhausted.
Hey.
How did it go?
Yotsuba agreed to hire Misa on as their spokesperson for the new ad campaign.
I see. That's good to hear.
Would you believe 3 out of 7 guys already messaged me asking for a private date?
What?
So now I accept their invitations and investigate them, right? Oh, it's
Oh my
going
God.
exactly as I planned.
No, the plan's getting canceled right now.
Huh? But
You
why?
can't
don't
go
like that
dates.
at all.
Going so smoothly up until now.
If we go any further, you'll be in danger. You can still appear in their commercials. But from now on, you should deny that you were suspected of being the second Kira and was detained by L. Mogi will continue being your body.
But it's kind of too late for that,
You'll be
right?
working solely
Yeah.
as a celebrity.
If that's what you want, Light, then that's what I'll do. Oh well, I'm feeling pretty tired. Tomorrow's shoot is bright and early, so I better get some sleep. Thank you, Light. You're so sweet to be worried about me. But I've thought of the best plan ever.
Oh, what's the plan?
Hey, Light, wanna come sleep with me tonight?
What are you talking about?
Just kidding! You're saving it for after we catch Kira, right? You don't have to be shy about it.
Yes, Light. There's no need to be shy.
I'm not being shy.
No need to be so serious either.
Oh, that was funny.
Okay, that's a wrap.
Good work,
Wonder what the
everyone.
plan is.
Can you take me to the restroom in that hospital?
No problem! I'll be waiting!
I'll be sure not to take too long, okay?
It's like a Misa episode.
Misa, you actually made it. Nori, you look so cute in that nurse's outfit. You really think so?
Okay.
That went well.
So she shook them by doing that. So she just left her bodyguard that way.
Oh, what an amazing car.
If you like it, I'll give you a ride anytime, or buy you one of your own. By the way, loving that nurse's outfit, Misa.
I'm glad you like it.
That took a while.
Wait, what?
Is that the just the friend that she met up with? She just switched.
No, she wasn't supposed to go on a date with the guy.
Right.
Yeah. And she ditched him. Yeah. Okay.
Where's Misa?
She's on a date.
You gotta be kidding!
Wow. So Misa's going rogue.
Yikes.
Because she knows what's best for Light. Wow.
And she can't tell him.
Nope.
Kyosuke Higuchi. The sleazy pervert who's been sending me text messages ever since that party.
Ew.
He's been even more persistent than any of the other guys. He's Kira. It can't get any worse than
Yeah, like
that.
why did Light select him if he
Hey,
did?
Misa. How about we grab a bite to eat?
Are you planning to take me somewhere and do pervy things to me?
Girl.
Well, even if you are, that's okay. I'll be fine since I can kill people.
Okay.
What are you saying, Misa? Is this part of Light Yagami's
What?
plan? Is
She's
this what he
revealing
wants you
it?
to do? Or
You
is
just gotta
this
be
your way of telling me that
unhinged.
You want me to kill Higuchi the moment he tries to do anything.
And that'll kill Rem.
Come on, you're just kidding with me, aren't you?
No
Misa?
way.
You can kill people?
Yup, it's true. And you know why? Because I'm the second Kira.
What?
That can't be. Even if she was the second Kira before, there's no way she still is. She's not supposed to have any memory of it either.
What?
What the hell's going
So
on?
now she's setting up sorry, we're gonna keep on. She's setting up a situation where they all three could just chat.
You don't have to make up stuff like that to feel safe with me. I'm sure you'll find that I'm quite the gentleman.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I'll only prove that I'm the second Kira to the real Kira.
You'll only show proof to Kira. Why?
I show him because it's always been my dream to become Kira's wife.
She's smart.
I know he'll need me by his side once I tell
Okay,
him.
Misa.
If she really is the second Kira, clear from the Sakura TV incident that she has the Shinigami eyes. If that's the case, I need to make sure I keep this girl by my side at all costs. I've got to test her first.
Shit.
Well, since I happen to be Kira, does that mean you'll marry me?
That's quite the test.
Really?
Actress.
Yeah, I mean it.
Then prove it to me. Come on, let's prove it to each other.
I can't do that. It'd be a pretty bad idea to let someone witness how I kill people.
I don't know. If I thought someone was Kira, I think I'd be willing to show them. We'd never get anywhere if I didn't.
Then why don't you kill someone? After all, I could be the real Kira.
Oh, right. But I only kill bad people, okay?
That's right. Bad person.
Huh. Is she gonna be like, I kill this person, then Rem's gonna go do it?
Kaneboshi, president of a major finance company. He's infamous for his immoral collection methods. Sometimes he even makes people pay with their insurance money. How about him?
Would you be able to confirm his death right away?
Yeah, as soon as I call him.
Okay then. Could you turn around for just a sec?
Okay, she has the little scrap of paper.
Misa, you want me to kill Ginzo Kaneboshi, don't you?
Yeah, no, this
then
is...
Higuchi will believe your claim about being the second Kira.
Yeah.
Very well.
Smart.
All right. He should be dead by now.
Hello, this is Higuchi from Yotsuba.
Sorry, our president just collapsed and stopped breathing. Call back later.
Oh shit. Everyone in the show just shows their cards immediately. Every Kira in the show. It's just like, yeah, so here's everything.
Chose just a minute ago.
Wow.
Would have been impossible to do that unless she had the power. This proves it.
Whoa.
So, if I'm Kira, you'll marry me, right?
What? Hey, why are you getting so serious all of a sudden?
Because I'm Kira.
Then prove it.
I'm not gonna be able to kill until I get home. You understand?
Oh, well, that's no good then. For all I know, you're just making all this up so you have an excuse to take me to your place. Wait, I know. Why don't you stop killing the criminals on TV? That should prove it. If you're Kira, it should be no problem.
It's messing with Light's plan.
You can start killing again when I tell you to. If all the times and deaths match up, then I'll believe you. After all, killing criminals in that way is something that only Kira can do.
I see what you mean. That's a good idea. All right, Misa. I'm Kira, so in order to make you trust me and prove
should be on
that
call.
I am, I'll stop killing criminals for the time being. Then once you're fully convinced I'm the real thing,
This is so smart.
get married.
All right.
And so, based on what he said, Higuchi is Kira!
Now we not only know Kira's identity, but all those deaths that were worrying the chief are gonna stop! That's amazing, Misa.
And
What's
she doesn't
Elle gonna
have
think?
to say anything about having seen Rem.
Yeah.
No one else knows about the meetings, do they? Damn it, who is it? Wait, could it be? It's him!
How much of that was shown to them, though? Like, did they get the part where she killed somebody? Like, what? You know what I mean?
I think she just showed the part on the phone where she was like, yeah, like if you were Kira, I'd marry you. And he's like, oh yeah, well I am Kira.
Oh, no, we saw her reach and touch her phone in her pocket. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Genius move by her. I wonder what
Super
Elle's going to
smart.
think of it. What are your first thoughts?
Yeah. My immediate inclination is that Ella's gonna think that someone has intercepted Misa, just because like it's not like her to go that rogue in regards to Light.
Well,
like
it is though.
But it's
categorically every time he tells her to do something, she doesn't do it.
Yes, but I don't know what about this one specifically feels different because she's like keeping so much of the information from him. And I feel like in the past it's been like partial, but he's at least involved, kind of.
It's almost like she covered her tracks with how ridiculous it was.
Interesting.
Which is like kind of genius. I'm kind of in awe of Misa this whole episode. That was like a masterclass.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Wow. That's about it. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And check out the Patreon linked in the description below to see these episodes early in their extended uncut forms. We have a lot to discuss. Before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions after every episode we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. Miss Breadloaf asks, with Misa getting a confession from Higuchi about being Kira, how do you think Elle and Light will react? What do you think the next steps they might take from here will be?
I'm kind of up in the air about that because I feel like she can't fully explain everything that happened without revealing that Light was originally Kira.
Yeah.
Because he and Elle are connected,
she could say, yeah, I just lied to him and said I love Kira and would love to marry Kira. Like, she doesn't have to say the second Kira wanted to marry Kira. She could say, as I've stated continuously, I adore Kira, so I just told him if you were Kira, I would marry you.
Okay.
Like, it's a pretty good alibi. Like, Misa low-key, when she said I thought of the perfect plan, if Misa was going to have a perfect plan, this played on all of the main ridiculous things she's done.
Yeah.
Like,
it just really makes sense for her. So nothing's out of the ordinary.
It's almost like the drunken fist of investigation techniques. I don't know if you know what that is. Essentially, there's a thing from Naruto, and it's a real thing, where essentially you fight as if you're stumbling and you're drunk, but then because people underestimate you, you use the momentum of leaning to actually have more power.
Interesting.
It's like a fake drunkenness thing, and it's often used as a metaphor for somebody like Misa, who seems to be completely stumbling and fucking up everything, but in fact she's being calculating.
Gotcha. And the fact that she seems like she's fucking it up makes her more calculating.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And less suspicious.
Right.
So I'm interested to see more. All right, let's go to our second question. Cosmotron asks, considering how well she was able to trick Higuchi here and get away from the task force, do you think the way Misa often gets labeled as stupid is accurate or fair? Quote unquote stupid. And do you think the writing is consistent with her intelligence or more about whatever is needed for the plot?
I feel like the base thing here is that there are like lots of different kinds of intelligence, and being socially intelligent or able to like manipulate a situation because of your people skills and people just like you. And granted, a lot of it is like pretty privilege, but then also like working with the tools you have is a kind of intelligence.
Yeah.
So kind of off of that, leaning into the stereotype of, oh, she's young and pretty, she's just such an airhead, leaning into that does make her more of a threat. Okay, as far as the way she's being perceived as like not particularly intelligent, I feel like that's more of a representation of like the society the show takes place in, and also just like society in general. Like the things that she's doing absolutely could be strategic. And if they are strategic, it's a kind of intelligence.
Yeah.
Like being able to act that way so convincingly. And at this point, a lot of it has to have been strategic.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes it like a catch-22, because in order for them to accurately portray it in the show, they have to have the other people in the show believe that falsehood about her. So it seems like the way they're portraying her is not great, because everyone it seems like the way they're portraying her in the show is as not particularly intelligent, because that's the way everyone in the show is perceiving her. But that's part of her whole deal.
Yeah.
And she's using it. And once someone is using it this much to the degree that it's not accidental.
Yeah.
At what point does it become just like a wolf in sheep's clothing situation?
That's the thing, and I feel like that's the point she's reaching.
Yeah.
And like the way that she flipped the switch so quickly to already become an asset for Light in this capacity, like I'm interested to see what she does moving forward and how quickly she tells Light more. We'll have to see, but let's go to our final question.
All right, Brenda asks, what do you think about Rem's actions to help Misa in this episode and Misa to help Light? And do you think it will do more harm than good?
So as for Rem helping Misa, not sure what she was going for there, to be honest. Like, did she think by telling Misa it would somehow, like, to be honest, if she loves Misa and knows her, she knows that Misa is kind of just gonna do her own thing and not really have much of a plan. But then again, the fact that she was shocked as to what Misa was doing, and it turned out Misa had a plan, tells me that typically Misa wouldn't have had a plan. Like, that's why Rem was shocked. So I wonder what exactly Rem was doing. It might have been a panic move just to, like, because she loves Misa and needed to talk to her. Like, like needed to like tell her like, I don't know what to do with this information, but this guy's Kira, like, just so you know, avoid. So that's what I think. And then as for what Misa did, I think Misa was very useful with what she actually ended up doing with it, which then leads me to think Rem was pretty useful then. Like, I don't know if Rem knew how useful she was going to be since she wasn't on board with the plan that Misa ended up doing, but ultimately, ends justifying the means wise, Rem was useful and Misa was useful. What do you think? That was convoluted, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, totally. I feel like I'm still in this headspace where I think everything must have been laid out by Light at a certain point. And okay, I think Rem cares more about Misa. I think Light understands Misa more. Not necessarily because like he knows her so well or he like really cares about her, but just because he's an analytical person and they kind of think in similar ways sometimes. And I don't remember when exactly it happened, but it was like a couple episodes ago where basically Light was like, hey Misa, just like tell Rem to do whatever I want because that'll make me happy and that'll make you happy.
Yeah.
So I kind of read that whole thing as like something on Light's checklist where Rem was like, I have no fucking idea why I'm doing this, but I said I would like go through all of these hoops just, you know, for this kid because I really care about Misa and that's what she wants. Yeah, not quite sure how that could have been strategic, but I didn't interpret that as like, oh, like Rem is trying to, you know, figure something out here.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think that when she got the information about the guy being really bad news and the wife thing, I think that led to Rem making these actions.
Interesting.
I think that's my guess, but we're gonna have to see. But that is about it for episode 21 of Death Note. Thank you for watching, and are we excited for episode 22 of Death Note?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.